Hey, I get the question a lot, when can I start working out postpartum? Typically from new moms around that first or second week when they get home and they're with baby. Within that first and second week, really what your body needs, whether you delivered vaginally or had a cesarean, tore or not, is rest. You want to chill out, snuggle with that baby, really focus on letting that body heal after giving birth, because birth is kind of a traumatic thing for those muscles. If you didn't tear, it's very similar to a whiplash injury that you would have. You know how we would prescribe, the RICE method about, rest and just letting that body heal on its own. That's what we would want for the pelvic floor muscles. A lot of rest and relaxation. Now we know that you're just not going to lay in bed for a full week or two. With that, while you're laying, nursing baby, or resting, letting your body heal, diaphragmatic breathing into the ribs and the belly is very important. This is going to help with circulation of the fluid in your body and help promote blood flow to those areas to help with healing. Fantastic with the scars too. So if you are belly breathing or breathing into your ribs, that mobility of that tissue is going to help those scars become not as rigid. It's going to help with that mobility. So keeping it a gentle breath into the ribs, a gentle breath into the pelvic floor, into that lower belly is going to be very beneficial to you and your healing. When you are at home those first couple of weeks, what I want you to focus on with lifting baby is a lot of exhaling, blowing out when you lift the baby. We know if we hold our breath, that's going to be putting a lot of pressure down in those pelvic floor muscles where our tissue is typically weakened postpartum. We have not had the right training over the 9 months while we've been pregnant, and then postpartum, our body's very good at compensating. So we want to retrain that tissue by exhaling, blowing out when you go to move from sit to stand. So you would go to stand up, come back down. You want to start that exhale right before you move. Practice that on your own, then practice with baby. And what I typically see from new moms when they're holding their baby is they're leaning back because that is where their body's strong. Since they were pregnant, their back muscles have been more tight and been compensating that increased center of gravity. So try to keep good posture. Exhale as you go to lift baby up from your chair, rocking chair, bed. All those things are important. In those first 2 weeks, when you're getting in and out of bed, you want to work on log rolling. So I'm going to scoot this over just a little bit. Instead, what you don't want to do is you don't want to get into bed like this, and you don't want to get out of bed like this. That's really hard on your abdomen. And when we have the weakened tissue here and weakened pelvic floor, when we bend, that's a lot of pressure going down, a lot of pressure down and out through the vaginal canal, through those pelvic floor muscles. We want to avoid that because that's going to set us up for some pelvic floor dysfunction down the road. What we want to focus on is log rolling. So here's your bed. You're going to scoot back to where your knees are hitting your bed or your wherever you're laying down, your couch, and you want to work on leaning onto that elbow. While you're doing this, you're going to blow out with each position. So you will take a break and exhale to make that movement happen. So to bring those legs up, I'm going to pause, breathe in to lay on my side. If I want to roll, breathe in, I'm going to exhale and roll over. Now, if I'm on my back, I'm going to do the same thing to get to my side. I'm not going to go forward this way. It's going to be really tough on those ab muscles. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, and roll to my side. I'm here. Then I'm going to inhale and exhale and prop up to my elbows and move my feet off to the edge of the bed. Okay? And I'm breathing through all of those motions. So that's what's going to happen in those first 2 weeks. And then I'm going to go through some more stuff.